Hi, and welcome to Notable Needlework. My name is Kate, and I will be your host. It has been an interesting week here. There was a gap under our back door in our apartment that leads to our porch. And we kind of knew that it was there, but we didn't really think that much about it. Turns out that thanks to the many, many strays in our neighborhood, our cats and our carpet got infested by fleas. We had the entire apartment sprayed yesterday, and we took the cats to get flea baths at the vet. So it should be good. We also got a can of that spray stuff that they sell at the vet, which also keeps away other bugs, which is good for me. I do have to wash every single skein of yarn that I have and all of my finished projects again. I've asked for some help on figuring out exactly how to do that, and I think the best solution that I've come up with so far is basically treating the yarn kind of like you're gonna dye it. So heating up water, not till it's boiling, but till it's warm enough to kill a lot of things, and just sort of letting it steep in the water. I mean, if you put it in for a couple seconds in boiling water, it should be fine. I'll probably leave it in the not quite boiling water for a little bit longer and make sure that everything is good and dead, if anything is on it, because the cats like to sleep on my yarn. And I was in the process of cataloging everything and fixing it and organizing it in a place where they can't lay on it. I'm getting a yarn swift and a ball winder in not too long. I think by Monday at the very latest for the yarn swift, and then the ball winder should get delivered tomorrow. Knowing my lazy mail guy, I will probably have to pick it up from the post office on Saturday. We're in an apartment complex, and you can just leave a slip in the mailbox to pick it up at the post office, which is what my guy usually does. There's another woman who delivers who actually uses the little lockers. We have our small little mailbox, but there's really big lockers. They're at least, 2 feet by 2 feet. So most packages will fit in there, and they just slip the key for it in your mailbox. You can get your packages like that. I really hope that she is on the route tomorrow, and that I actually get to play with not only my ball winder, but my first drop spindle and roving, which are in the same... They're not the same package, but I ordered them less than 24 hours apart. So they're coming on the same day. So at the very latest, that's Saturday. I'm probably going to wind all of my yarn into hanks so that the water can get to all the little places, because I think in some of the skeins, especially, I have a couple Pounds of Love, the Lion Brand Pounds of Love, the baby yarn, and I know that if it's in those huge balls that it will not be able to get to the center. And granted, there's probably not any bugs in the center, but just in case, so I'm going to use the yarn swift and make it so everything can get cleaned, and then use the ball winder to have more manageable portions. So that's fun. I mean, I do get to organize everything better, and I'll be able to calculate yardage for the yarn that I've lost the ball bands for years ago. On a happier note, I picked up another package from the post office today, and it is beautiful. It's backwards, but it is Malabrigo worsted in the sapphire magenta colorway from the Loopy U, and it's gorgeous. Yeah, I think I'm blaming Erin from Mommy Needs Yarn on this one for the purple-ish and the green. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it is my one skein that I know for sure has not, like, doesn't need to get cleaned that way. It does need to be wound once I get my ball winder, though. But I know that I will have at least one that I have no chance of ruining, which is nice. I don't have any of my finished objects because most of my stuff was packed in, like, the really big plastic tubs so that the bug spray people didn't get bug spray all over it, because I trust myself boiling water with yarn a lot more than pesticides that I can't read labels on, that are supposed to stay in the carpet for like a year, because I don't know what that'll do. But works in progress. Also related to Mommy Needs Yarn, I am doing the Summerflies shawl knit along. I think I'm going to have to back up in order for this to go up. But I just finished section 6 last night after my last final. Yay, done with finals. I have no idea what yarn this is. I remember getting it on clearance from, I want to say, Michael's, and I know it's a baby yarn. I don't know who made it. I don't know what the colorway is. And I'm pretty sure it's discontinued. My fiance's been calling it the sherbet yarn because that's what it looks like. And I like this one a lot better than the Summerflies shawl that I have already finished. I don't know why, but I decided to knit that one out of Lion Brand Wool Ease because the pattern calls for a worsted weight yarn. So I used a worsted weight yarn. And you can kind of see the lace pattern, and I mean, it's pretty enough if you're not wearing it. So I have it hanging over there on my wall. But it is so scratchy to have up against your neck, and it's horrible. I've tried, like, washing it, and it doesn't help. So it is a nice decoration. Oh well. But this one is a lot softer. I mean, it's a baby yarn, so it's going to be a lot better. And then it blocks out a little bit more. I just have the ruffled edging, which at one point goes out to like 400 stitches in a row, but I think it's only like 4 to 6 rows of it, so it's not that bad. Other project that did not get packed away is my other my second Malabrigo skein. This is just a little lace scarf. I don't remember who it's by, but I will link to the pattern in the show notes. I think it's called the Lacy Brioche scarf, and I know it's a free pattern on Ravelry because I am poor and all of my patterns are free patterns. But it's really pretty. This is Malabrigo lace in the Amoroso colorway, and it's stretchy. And it's nice and light, and I want to get it done as soon as possible, but I don't have that much done. I think it's somewhere between 6 and 12 inches. I can't really judge how big things are. But this skein was the reason that I got a ball winder, because I wound it by hand and it's really tight and I couldn't get the center pull out, so it's winding from the outside and it gets tangled. Yeah, but I got a ball winder and I'll get to do all the rest of my yarn with the ball winder that will actually have center pull balls that act like center pull balls. So there's not too much. I haven't heard about when my interview for the Accelerated Masters program will be yet. But since finals all finished up yesterday, I should be hearing from them relatively soon, because they have to make a decision before May 27th, and today is the 5th. So it can't be that long, right? I kind of wish that they'll just use my essay from my first application instead of an interview. But then I'll have bought a suit for nothing. It's just a shame to think that I spent all that time on that essay and it won't be used. Oh well. Oh, another finished object. Well, the only finished object, because it was on top of the pile that I put in those plastic tubs. I will link to the pattern in the show notes, but it is Magnetic Katamari by Amy's Babies. It's the same pattern that Becca on Knit Bites was talking about. And I did it kind of funny. I just wanted to finish something because I always feel really unproductive during finals week because I feel like I can't knit because I feel guilty about it because I'm not studying in my free time. So I just wanted something really simple that I could throw together. And I found the magnets. But it's cute. I mean, I'm gonna make it again with not stash yarn at some point, and the colors will look more like regular Katamari. But it's cute, and I have had fun putting things on the floor and then rolling this around and picking them up. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with coins. Some of our friends came over the other day and we were playing a game where you have to keep track of what level people are, and so we basically just opened up my collection of quarters from when we used to not have an actual washing machine. And we were using those, so like if you had 1, you were at level 1, etc. And we forgot to put them away and the cats knocked them all off onto the floor. And I forgot that coins aren't magnetic, so I was trying really hard with this to pick them up and it didn't work. Yeah, I should know that. But anyways, it's fun. I like having the cats chase after it. They like playing with it. It's a little heavier than most of their toys, but it entertains me, and that's half the fun. So I will, again, link to that pattern in the show notes. I'm really bad at remembering who did patterns. But I am almost out of time for right now because I want to put this on YouTube because Blip has been fighting with me. But you can find me on Ravelry as Notable Needle. That's Noteable, and then needle spelled just normal. So it's Notable Needle on Ravelry, on Plurk, and on Twitter. Facebook is www.facebook.com/Notable Needlework. It's either Notable Needle or Notable Needlework. I don't remember. But the easiest way is to go to the blog at notableneedlework.blogspot.com, and I have links to pretty much everything there. So until next time, have fun on Cinco de Mayo, don't do anything too stupid, and I hope that you have a better week than we've been having here. Bye!